Video we're going to show you how to post cars on Copart or off of Copart for sale on Facebook and drive the traffic to our websites. If you're watching this video, you should be one of our contract employees. This is only to be shared with our contractors. Alright, so what we're going to do, you'll be provided a Facebook account, and we've got some software, some specialty software that we will install on your computer that will allow you to be able to access your own personal account and this account as well at the same time without having to change IP addresses and stuff a lot. So we'll work on that. We won't go over that in this video, but we'll just show you how to post ads. So this particular Facebook account is in the state of South Carolina. Now you will be given a particular state to post in, and we're going to each account just post in that one state. There's 50 states in the United States, in case you're an overseas contractor not familiar with the geographics. But we get the vehicles from Copart, COPART.com. We do have an account with them. We are a registered broker with Copart. We are allowed to sell their vehicles. You don't have to have the sign-in to find the vehicles, but this particular Facebook account is from the state of South Carolina. So we'll go to locations, and we'll find South Carolina, which is down here. So they have basically 3 locations in South Carolina: Columbia, North Carolina, and Spartanburg. Now what we want to do is we want to use these Facebook accounts and post in multiple cities in South Carolina. So usually once you get your state assigned account, let's do largest cities in South Carolina. As you can see here, it will give you Columbia, Charleston, North Charleston, Mount Pleasant, Rock Hill, Greenville, Summerville, Sumter. We don't want to post in all of these, but we will post in quite a few. And it's okay to post in all of them. So the best thing to do is just make you a spreadsheet. Once you get your state assignment, copy and paste this, make you an Excel spreadsheet, keeping up with the cities, and we'll just go through the locations. So we're going to go to Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to find a good car to market. So if you go down here and hit View Sell List, it'll show you the upcoming cars in this location. We always pick runs and drives. We want to make sure we get cars that run and drives, and most of the general public does not want a vehicle that's damaged real bad and they can't drive it. So click on Run and Drive, and that will filter it. As we scroll down, well, you don't want to use stuff like this that has a lot of damage to it. You want to stick with ones with little damage. We also want to make sure that we use older cars. The newer items just do not drive as much traffic because they're priced higher, so we want to make sure we get older items that have lower prices to drive more traffic. Trucks typically do very well. There's a 2006 Jeep. You click on View All Photos. I'll show you a picture of it. So we're going to use this Jeep. So I usually copy the name of Jeep and I'll save the photo. Now, if the vehicle's damaged on one side, you want to make sure you use the picture that does not show the damage. So we're going to save this image. Now we're going to go to Facebook Marketplace and list this vehicle. So we go to Marketplace. We're going to hit Sell Something. So we're selling a vehicle. Now this is a 2006 Jeep Commander. So we're going to type in vehicle type is car or truck to Jeep Commander. this information will be on the Copart page. Sometimes it does not show the trim level, so sometimes you just have to make that up. A lot of times it will tell what the trim level is in the description, but sometimes it does not. So this is a 2006 model. It has 132,000 miles, which you can see on the page. Now, if the miles say 0, just put 100,000 miles, and then in the description put miles unknown. Vehicle condition, I always either pick fair or good. That one seems to be in good condition. I typically don't put the exterior and interior color. Now, the pricing is one of the bigger issues here that our contractors have a hard time with. We want to make sure these vehicles are priced fairly cheap. This vehicle, you can look the book value up, but it has a salvage title. It says the retail value is $6,700, but typically that's really, really high. With a salvage title, this truck will probably bring around $2,000, $1,500. So we'll price it at $1,800. We don't know exactly what it will bring because it's an auction. But we typically try to keep the prices under $2,000. That's a pretty nice vehicle, so $1,800 is a good price. I try to price the vehicles. We'll get older stuff. We always get, that's a 13-year-old vehicle. We always get older vehicles. If you have questions about pricing for a little while, ask us, and we'll kind of price the vehicle for you. But typically, we want to keep them under $2,000. Now, for the description, we also want to change the city. Let's change this one to Columbia, since that's where it's located anyway. But you can put them in different cities as long as it's in the same state. Now, I will send you a list, but you want to put a little bit of a description. Even though it already has it up here, you can put 2006 model with 132,000 miles. I'm going to put bank repo on this one. And then you always put, for more information, you'll be given a different URL. You don't want to type the exact same thing every time. So sometimes you want to put, visit our site at repocarsforsale.com for more info. You want to change that up a little bit. And I will send you a document that has some variations of different things that you can put in the description. But each ad needs to be changed up a little bit. And then we select the photo. And we hit post. And that's it. You don't want to post a whole lot every day. Each account I would post 5 to 8. As you can see, this is one we posted a few days ago, and it's got 556 views. Now, the ad itself will get some traffic from people copying the URL. You will get your own URL. It won't be the one you see in this training video. But you're also going to get a lot of messages. As you can see, this one has about 35 messages. If you reply to them like this, it pops up like that. But if you will go to Messenger and hit See All in Messages, you can reply back to these. And typically what I will do is I will send something that says this. This is not my truck. It belongs to my uncle. You probably don't want to put uncle. You want to put my boss that has a lot that sells vehicles. You can go to our website, and basically what we're doing is sending that traffic over to to our website. Now, you can see some people will respond back after we've sent the message. He's asking for parts. I don't respond back to those. Once I've sent them that message, I never respond back. But like this guy, I'll send him the message. As you can see, we responded to a lot of these. But once you respond to the first message, don't respond back after that. Typically, you will get a lot of messages. This one's had about 40 or 50, but it's not a very old ad. If you really want to make good money, you need to respond back to the messages as well as post ads each day. If you do, typically we'll make it for about every 1,000 people that visit the site, we'll make about $70. So if you're responding, if you've got 5 ads running and each one of them gets 200 emails a day or 200 messages a day, it does take some time to send 1,000 messages back. But there's also good money in it if you take the time to sit and do that. So, all right, we'll come back to some other videos here a little later. Thank you.